It is breaking news you saw right here on the Fox 61 Morning News. Michelle Troconis found guilty on all charges connected to the death of Jennifer-Dulos, including conspiracy to commit murder and tampering with evidence. Here, legal analyst Ray Hassett has joined me on the morning show since the start of this trial, and we spoke shortly after that verdict came down. Ray, always grateful for your insight. You've joined us from the very beginning here. Appreciate that. Want to jump into the verdict here. Michelle Troconis guilty on all charges here. How did the state make its case?
So the state took us through their investigation from the very minutia parts of it all the way to the important parts, the forensic evidence, the investigation, videos, and of course the testimony that was provided via video of the investigation of Ms. Troconis early on at the very beginning. So what they did is they placed all that together, they showed it to the jury, and they said, jury, you look at all of this evidence and come to a conclusion based upon circumstantially what has been provided to you. And I think that was the important aspects of this case, and it was all done through a very nice closing argument that put everything together.
We watched Michelle Troconis put her head on the desk as the jury was polled in all of this. A lot of folks will say, should she have taken the stand? Would there have been any benefit to that?
Sure, and of course we all know it's a constitutional right. You don't have to take the stand. The state has to prove its burden beyond a reasonable doubt. But I can tell you that I had a judge once give an instruction to the jury, and I think this says it the best. People don't like to speak in public. People don't understand languages the same way. People don't always process information the same way. So therefore, don't presume because someone didn't take the stand that they're guilty. I think any defense lawyer probably would have done the same thing and said, listen, we're not sure how, in fact, she's going to testify. There were some inconsistencies in her testimony, which would make her subject to cross-examination. So her not testifying was the right call.
Let's talk about that defense team. You know them well. You've spoken highly to their skill. We saw some emotion from them as well. What are they thinking now?
Well, you have to realize they put years of their lives into this. And in most cases, when you get to this level, you're really convinced that your client should not be found guilty. And when it comes across and you do hear those words, it's as emotional to them, potentially as other members in the courtroom, family members, and even Ms. Troconis herself. It is emotional. Your heart's pounding when you're standing there waiting for that jury verdict.
What happens next here?
So with respect to Ms. Troconis, she's then taken to Niantic, which is an all-women's facility downstate. She'll be processed, she'll be placed under a watch until such time as the Department of Corrections can give her a rating as to what level of security she requires. And then there's the possibility that she could post a bond. We know there's a bond out there. Her family has means, so she may be able to get out. The biggest thing is going to be, what will the appellate issues be? And within the next few weeks or so, you're going to see published what the specific appeals are in this case.
And to that point, Ray tells me he expects an appeal in this case. He points out Michelle Troconis could spend up to 90 years in prison. More on this story on all of our platforms, fox61.com and the news app, for a timeline of the case, statements from the Troconis family, and other details as well.